scene atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Standing in, number 37. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it.
Oh.
But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Man, I can't believe I missed that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ball 1.
Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Oh, that's good. I like the picture you gave your mom for her channel. I like that.
A bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Mama's kitchen.
Stepping up to the plate.
Stay out of Mama's kitchen.
And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Hoskins. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Matthew. I hope you get some sleep tonight.
The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, what's that? What's that, Vexy?
The next 0-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Angels leave 1. They're down 4-0. Riding in, Odubel Herrera. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Oh, congratulations, Maxie.
Left as he puts it away.
I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got 301.
Stepping in and
boom, chakalaka.
Dribble Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first trip.
You got to keep those reactions coming.
Here comes the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Simmons has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in, McWilliams. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first
You're welcome, Maxie.
And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, I won't ever get 1K on mine.
Popped him up. Hernandez into shallow center, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
I'll just have to stick with gaming. That's the only way I can do it.
Here's Justin Upton now. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way to Upton. Way out in front.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to make it look.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it because I just do mostly streams now.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. That's popped up. Pujols in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Oh, you going to do it on your computer, huh? You can do it live on your computer.
And one error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. And he's
that's the pitcher right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh, yeah, that's hard to do. There's a lot of people reacting to it.
Pitcher mixing and not. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these winter leagues.
So now Carlos Santana. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. 2 down. The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play. And the
Hobbs and Shaw trailer hit today.
Onto the top.
That was a good trailer. Looked good.
The Phillies lead it 4-0. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons will start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
See.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking
advantage of that. That's like your favorite horror movie, huh?
And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Lays off 2-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's done past, Matthew. It says 10 o'clock.
Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
When you going to do your reaction, Omni?
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0.
Yeah, we're still on daylight saving time, Matthew.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Hey, Dimps, how you doing?
As they add still another.
It's a home run.
Solo shot here to left center field. His
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you're talking to a friend.
The lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And it's belted high and deep into right
Is that
center.
another one?
Calhoun looks up. See you later.
Home run.
Wall, a home run.
Back-to-back homer.
A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, what a play. The throw. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, can I come to your house, Bexy? If your mama's going to be cooking a lot of food, I want to come to your house.
Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort.
Yeah, I hope I don't fall asleep either.
At least need a couple of innings for his guys. Up next will be Nick Williams. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's
spaghetti. I like spaghetti too.
Contest so far. Richards hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair where the power
is that another one?
You know, it's hard to believe that sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing big power stuff, having a tough time.
I thought I had another homer.
But then you have a soft tosser, guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Okay. I bet that's good too.
Set and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More baseball on MLB Network right after
What is people's favorite cake to eat?
So coming to the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins is there. One pitch, one out.
Lemon and cheesecake. Does anybody like chocolate cake? Yellow cake with chocolate icing? Do you like dark chocolate cake with chocolate icing?
And he'll try to crowd him there.
Do you like sweet potato cake?
Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
When the guy
like lemon meringue.
This late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Let's have some.
He's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. Noah Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Thanks, Big Darkness.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in.
I appreciate
and he
that.
motors round second into third for the triple.
In now, Aaron Nola.
Got it.
Out towards second. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I like yellow cake with chocolate icing. I like yellow cake with vanilla icing.
Big inning lurking here. Yeah, Dan, I think that's the game plan today.
I like yellow cupcakes with vanilla and chocolate icing.
And they're going to pull the trigger.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep.
Run!
Out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
You just got this game?
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as this.
I've always started on the beginning level. Just start on the beginning level. I like to do the home run derby. Pick the teams you like to play with.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious.
I've done the home run derby a whole lot before I played games like this. So I reckon it helped me hit the home runs.
Into the box now, Reese Hoskins.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
But I just do the beginner level. I like the beginning level.
Coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second.
I like vanilla ice cream.
Pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits.
I like vanilla chocolate strawberry put together.
Outs on balls they couldn't have.
I like cookies and cream ice cream. I like M&M ice cream.
Standing
Butterfinger ice cream.
Popped him up. Number 3 has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run.
Home run!
4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Angels nothing. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Dibs.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Hoskins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Well, that's good, Dave. I'm glad for you.
In the 7th, and standing in.
Glad that you're our friend, too. My friend. And I know they're glad that you're a friend, too.
There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league,
I don't like to work on Sunday.
First pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, left, right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and
hey, Mariah, how you doing?
Guys are afraid to throw that sinker.
Glad you made it, but
guys are just going to run their
wonder where you was at.
Not the case with the high pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. They'll try again, 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You stressed out today.
Now for L.A., Justin Upton. For 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0.
Always like to hear everybody's doing good. That makes me feel good.
Coming to the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And Dribble Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Number 37 over to his left. 1 out.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next to be
that can be stressful. I'm sorry you had that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's
is that a homer?
Right field and deep.
Is that a homer?
Looks up. Gone!
Gone!
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he sends it on the ground to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too.
Well, I don't consider that a friend if they're talking bad about you and calling you names.
He's feeling good about it.
If friends got disputes, they're gonna work it out. They're not gonna put each other down.
Gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah. That's not a true friend right there. If me and you got something to talk about, then we'll talk it out. We're not going to put each other down about it.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Ready once again, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Maybe if I finish this game early enough, I can.
Position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
You're not going to root for the state you live in. You're not going to root for your team.
I'm set with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Where you live at, Mariah, you have two baseball teams. You have the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you have the Philadelphia Phillies.
12-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
Now batting.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Settling in now, number 37. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Oh, you're going to Las Vegas, huh?
Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now, as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Cam Bedrosian will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Brusino is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Home run!
Swing and a drive to right.
Another homer.
And gone. An absolute a solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boom. They'll just lay you back down.
The batter, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Oh, and that ball's absolutely
another homer
down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider.
batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the run is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stepping into the box, number 3, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point.
What
These
do you
guys
mean,
know these
come
bats still count,
back?
at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down.
From the no-no.
We've seen a lot
2
of punch
outs
outs
from
from
the
him where
no-no.
he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's taken.
Got him.
0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch-out on that one.
Santana is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's
Oh,
ever played
no-hitter.
baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem and
Finally
one of
got
the
a
most dominant
no-hitter.
performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
I'm gonna play a team from Los Angeles for you, Matthew. The Los Angeles Angels.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the two. Garrett Richards, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on, and the leadoff man is set down.
Let's see.
To open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun. Gone! It's a solo home run for Yangervis Solarte. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Richards peers in. Here it is on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first at Angel Stadium. And Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Marco Estrada gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
To 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Lifted down the line in left. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and 1 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Trout has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Ready now, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. first pitch on its way to Upton. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-0 offering. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting six, the shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Zach Kozar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, a swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
A lemon snack cake.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 68, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
You took your nap.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll throw behind the runner to first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you got to
hang up on him, Matthew.
He's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone. He's going to get hurt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Popped him up. Cozart is there, and that ends the inning.
If you don't know him, why are you going to keep answering?
3-1.
Because you know they're after your money. You know that.
Now batting, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Exactly, they're money hungry.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. 1 down.
They are money hungry.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short. Angels are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think you knew anybody from there.
And it's fouled away. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Cozart will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So digging in now, Billy McKinney. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Yeah.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2.
Texas, live in Texas.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, Dimps.
Richards is ready. Here he comes 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough
No,
behind
they're not supposed to be able to call you back if you block them, Matthew.
Solid contact right now.
Here's Albert now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a
3-1.
good fastball hitter.
We gotta get some
he got
home
a fastball
runs.
and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
There's
Here we go.
Drive, and
Home
everybody's just going
run.
to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Albert Pujols, a two-run shot, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2
No,
homers.
he didn't run fast because he hit that homer.
For him, we'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As he hits one on a line to left field. And the Angels just won't let up, as this is going to be good for extra bases.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him. resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Justin Upton now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. This is hit pretty well out to left field. McKinney facing back, and goodbye. This one.
Homer! Another homer.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Number 37.
Riding in once again, number 37. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. Richard is there, and he puts it away to stop the.
No, I didn't get my phone
so 4
hacked.
runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Justin Smoke now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I just have it, I reckon.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rendell Britchett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 68. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. And now for the Angels, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
You answer the door, Matthew.
And the 0-1.
I'm busy.
Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
No, we don't let no strange person in.
Count remains at 0-2.
Matthew's trying to get me in trouble, ain't he?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go hard, 2 strikes or not.
I know you are, Matthew.
To strike out like he did, though, I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Popped high in the air. Tulowitzki is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Pilar will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just
Pizza Man.
His stuff is dirty.
Now we'll open for the Pizza Man because he got pizza. We like the Pizza Man.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Pujols in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. It's been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate.
Here, 30 minutes, free pizza.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. Here's Albert now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
It's Mom call. I'm busy, Mom. I'll talk to you later.
Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Justin Upton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-1.
Sorry, North Dakota. Can't answer the phone.
Now at the plate, number 13. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Calhoun is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batter, number 28.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Billy McKinney. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in less.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Jonhervis Solarte comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. Roll it up to get out of the jam.
Philly's not here. Leave a message.
Mark Leiter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
I thought that might have been a homer.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Oh, and look out. Oh! This runs in and gets him.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Number 68.
On its way is pitch number 75. A fastball that just
That's
misses
pretty cool
inside.
right there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. You play the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up bunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Richards comes set. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Weak chopper up the line.
Oh, no.
And he'll reach first safely. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting, number 9.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, P-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Stepping into the box, number 3. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Richard. 1 out.
Right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. Richard is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pillar. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3.
Okay, I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm getting tired a little bit. Thank y'all for coming, sticking by. Hope y'all have a good night. Y'all sleep well. And hopefully you can come back tomorrow again. I'm gonna try to come on a little earlier than I did today, so we'll have more time to talk and hang out. Sweet dreams, sweet nightmares. Yeah, I'll do WWE tomorrow. Sweet nightmares, sweet dreams. Long live the Queens. Queen Vampire and Queen Wolf.